Actually, the advice is to stay indoors. That's the most that we can do kasi hindi naman natin mapigilan yung sarili natin to breathe in the air around us, no? If you live near the volcano, it's probably best to move away from your residence in the meantime. It's best to stay indoors, just to limit our exposure, no? The activities that we do outdoors also should be limited. Ibig sabihin, wag na muna mag-exercise sa labas because when we exercise, there is more requirement for oxygen and more requirement for breathing, no? And the more requirement there is, the more air that you breathe in, the more you are exposed. So it's best to stay indoors, and our kababayans would have to commute at some point to go to work, to go to school, and it's best to wear a mask.
Okay.
What kind? Yeah?
Yeah, no, I was just going to ask kasi a physician posted on Facebook, and it went viral how his mask practically became colored gray from all the pollution. Now, how safe is it, or is it a good idea? Because may mga panatiko na exercise buffs, they're really into it. So they wear a mask, they'll go to the gym, or they have a treadmill, etc., or they'll exercise indoors, and they just say, and then nakamask naman ako, pare, I'm okay. And I'm like, how have you heard of the limited volume issue? Doc Charry, paki-explain na lang ngayon na having a mask may not be a good idea.
Yes. Actually, there would be people who would prefer to exercise outdoors, and if you would prefer that, the safest way is to be with a mask, no? The problem is that it limits your breathing also kasi medyo nabablock niya yung nose and mouth, no? But there are people who have high tolerance with that, with high pulmonary functions, lalo kung fit ka talaga. And if you're okay with that, that's your tolerance, but other people would not have it that way, no? So if you cannot afford to have a mask while exercising outdoors, you have to do it indoors. And it's an important advisory also that in terms of mask wearing, the fit would be important, no? Kasi we see a lot of people naka-mask na, nakababa naman, no? So the fit would be more than the type of mask that you are wearing, the fit would be important. So even if you're just wearing a cloth mask, the ideal would be to cover your nose and mouth, and also to improve the filtration of that mask. You can use a tissue, so mask, tissue, and then your face, or mask, panyo, and then your face, no? So it improves the filtration of that mask in terms of the sulfur dioxide and in terms of the pollutants that are in the air.